and I need to put a banner up.
Yeah, we live.
Is we live?
That's what it says up there in
Huh.
red. Oh, now it started counting down.
Well, let me see. Huh.
Oh, I went
Well,
to
I see.
check out a
I
fishing
see.
hole today.
Oh no! Did you have any luck?
Oh,
There we
I didn't
go.
bring a pole or anything. I just wanted to see if it was still available to where I could go to it. Um, and it used to be that they would block it off. So I wasn't sure if I could drive back there. So I ended up walking. It was a few miles. We walked all the way
Mm.
back there, and then they have another area where it's blocked off, and they said no vehicles past this point. So next time I'm driving all the way back there.
Hey, I don't blame you one bit.
The water is quite down a bit, and the the spots there that there is for fishing, it's got a lot of poison ivy around it.
Mm.
But I'm thinking about going up in the woods a bit and going around because it's in the woods. It's not like a public area. It's kind of public, but
Well, now, if you wanted to, could you pitch a tent and
oh no,
okay?
I I I I don't do tents anyway. So
Well, that was a figure of speech.
yeah,
Like, could you stay there all night and fish? No problem.
uh, I don't know.
Okay. Well,
Maybe.
well, I want to say hello to Life with Bobby, Dana B. Thought Shift Kicker was in here. Cashew. Wait a minute, I'm going back. White Life. Hello, sir. Trusting God. Another hello, sir. I hope y'all are doing fine today. And Carol Z, you know, uh, I had all intentions coming up on here tonight, all hell fire and hell bent, and give a report on two things that's caught my eye. I know it's a little bit old news, but I only go on once a week. So I got to talking to somebody earlier today, and it was not bushcraft this time. And they kind of changed my mind in a way to look at things this go around. And this person was right. You know, in the Bible, it says to love one another and, spread the news and the joy. Now, with that being said, let me tell you one of them. And I've got to be extremely careful of what I say and how it's going to be said. So if I stop in mid sentence, my brain is catching my mouth, in other words. In California, there was a certain flag that was burnt, caught on fire. The governor said that they're going to press charges on the person if they find the person that burnt this flag. Okay. The first thing that come to my mind when I heard that, what about the American flag where people was burning it, stepping on it, disgracing it and everything?
Whose
Nothing.
flag was it though?
The American flag.
No, no, no.
Oh,
The
rainbow flag.
the rainbow flag.
Yeah.
Whose was it?
Like I said, it was a lettered group. I'm not sure if I can say that letter or not. Those letters.
Well, I mean
Oh,
that's the
that.
thing. When somebody does the thing to a flag, they purchase it to themselves, and then they do it. The government can't do nothing to them because that's their freedom of speech. They're allowed to do that. Now, if
Well,
you take somebody's flag and do it, you can get in trouble, not from the government for stealing and destruction of their property.
okay. Now, let me back up a little bit. This
That's what I'm
flag,
wondering. Is it, did they take it from somebody? And
yes,
okay, see, now the
this,
government can't do nothing. It's a state thing or a city thing,
right,
depending on
right.
where they're at.
Well, the governor of the state is going to have charges brought against the person that done
Oh,
it.
okay.
This flag was displayed in a school from first grade up to what, fifth, the eighth grade, like that.
Yeah.
This one
Well,
certain school was indoctrinating youngins.
yeah. Yeah,
One of
I could see where they would do something with that,
yeah,
because like if I went on, because a school is state property, if I went
right,
on state property and I took something and then did something to it, then I could see getting in trouble. But if you purchase a thing and you
yeah.
display it as a protest, they can't do nothing about it because it's you know it's been done many times, and don't I don't like it, but
Well, now B. Charman just said flag burning in America is considered freedom of speech.
yeah,
Nothing to see there. Okay, if you go and check the laws on flag burning, and I'm going to use the American flag. That's one I'm going to use right now. It is considered a crime. You can be fined or put in jail or both for that.
although you can fight it though,
Yeah, you can, but
because
90% of the people will not fight it.
oh they do, that's the purpose of it.
But
Whoever does it, they do it on purpose, so they do get that, look at me, I'm in the spotlight thing, so
well,
that they fight it, so they use the freedom of speech and all that on their side.
right. Well, now it's going to be like this. And this is what kind of is getting to me. I'm having a hard time saying what I'm fixing to say. I don't mind different types of people. Okay. I don't know if that's a bad way of saying that, but I know YouTube, if you say the wrong word, they're going to yank your ass and give you strikes. But when certain people go in trying to indoctrinate
Yeah,
young kids, okay, I'm against that 110%. After a certain age, and it depends on how mature the person is. That's why I'm not giving no age range on that. It would be left up to that one person what they want to do. If they want to cross over or not. Yeah, I said it. But now a youngin, hell, they ain't even lived yet. Let a youngin be a damn youngin. Let them play in the mud. Let them, have mud ball fights or whatever. Let them get dirty. Let them play in the rain.
Yeah, the whole thing with now when we talk about that stuff, they said, well, it should be up to the parent. Now there are some parents that try to encourage this
Is that
this stuff
okay?
on their kids, but when even the schools are doing it, but um, say you don't get your kids, the various things that we give our kids when they're born, the little things,
Right.
those things. Say you don't do this, and you take your kids to school, and well, we need your records to see what things your kids have had or taken. Oh, we don't believe in that. Oh boy. We can't have that. No, no, no.
Mm-hmm.
You can't come here. And I and sometimes it is a religious thing that they don't want their kids having these things. Um, and sometimes it's just plain a trust thing. But the point I'm trying to get at is when they don't get their way with something, they step in on the little one's behalf. And then now when majority of people try to step in on this, that we don't want our kids to the rainbow stuff, um we're the bad people for trying to step in to protect kids.
Hey, it yeah, my brain's done kicked in over.
It sucks having to talk like this, but
It really, truly does. It's freedom of
if
speech.
somebody
Anybody.
came in and didn't know any of this stuff, say like 20 years or say 100 years from now, they come across your video and they're like, what the hell are they saying?
Uh
What?
huh.
Well, somebody told me, I got um, somebody told me one time with all this stuff, because so and so can have babies now, and
Oh,
all
hey.
that stuff, and they can have their time of the month, even though they're males, whatnot. um 200 years from now, when they dig up bones, that person who thinks he's a woman will be considered a man, because his bones tell everybody that he's a man.
Exactly.
And they won't know that he was messed up or whatever. He wanted to be a woman and dressed like a woman. All they know is they can look at his bones and say, "Oh, this was a man. Oh, this was a woman." And there won't be there's no third gender, fourth gender, fifth gender, or how many ever genders there is. There's just a man and a woman. You look at the bones and you determine, oh, there's a man and a woman. That's it.
Yeah. You know, that's how it was made. That's it. You know, and I saw today on, I think it was Newsmax, there is a well famous magazine from overseas, and it is featuring a pregnant male on the cover. Yeah, I cannot remember the name of the magazine, but if I could, I'd damn sure call them out on it. You know, And then again, if people will read uh, Revelations in the Bible, it says what is good will be bad and what is bad will be good. Folks, we're already there. You know, I mean, no, it wasn't Time Magazine. Uh, I'm thinking, will I be that generation to to see? Damn, what is another name for that? Where everybody gets snatched up to where the two men will end up being killed and so forth like that. You know, straight up, I hope I'm dead and gone when that happens. Cause if you think it's bad now, you just wait. People ain't seen shit yet. And the other thing, and I just heard about this today. Matter of fact, maybe an hour or so ago. I've been trying to come up with clips on it and everything. There are certain types of people that are portraying them as being nuns. Okay. And what got me all hellfired on this, and this is what I've not been able to see videos or nothing like that on. They are pole dancing with a cross. And if I can find that clip,
You know, you ain't not going to play it. that's like an instant bye bye. I know
uh,
there's other people playing it, but yeah, you
can
will get
you
in
take
trouble for
care
it
of that?
because I can get the video in 2 seconds. But like I said, I wasn't going to touch it.
Yeah. And the bad thing about it is, what I do wrong, they can get you for it too because you up here with me.
Yeah, it's not that it's really not that hard to find. And again,
Well,
it starts on TikTok, and there's so many people that say bad about TikTok, bad about TikTok. But TikTok is waking up people, not
I know,
making them
Bubba.
woke, but waking them up. And the fact that the government wants to get rid of it, yeah, they want to get rid of it, but they also want to add in their agenda stuff in it. And when they get rid of TikTok, then we are in major trouble because this right here that we're talking about right now, it's gone. And we're added to a list that we can't get away from.
Can you take care of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
I've been
just a
sitting here clicking on it and it won't do for me.
there's just a delay.
You know, I mean, I reckon I'm old school. I'm raised up one way, and people nowadays are raised up a different way, which my opinion is wrong. But yeah, what can I say? What can I do? There's not that many of us left. We're being outnumbered.
No opinion is wrong.
Well, it's like I
It,
said
there's
earlier.
it's supposed to be the American. You're supposed to have your own opinion.
Yeah, you
You can
supposed
disagree
to.
with somebody's opinion, but you can't. It can't be. It can be wrong, but you know what I mean.
Well, now before I started with YouTube or something like that, I've had a saying and I've used it. Anybody has got the freedom to speak, say what they say, but don't say it too loud because wrong people may hear it. And that's what's happened. Hello, 101. I'm not going to ask you, how's your day going? 'Cause I've done seen. And you probably one pissed off mofo this afternoon.
You want to talk about being raised upright? I was almost raised up to heaven today.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. And I'm glad you are here to talk.
I'm here, but I'm not here.
I
Mentally and
mean,
physically, I'm hurting.
damn. Uh, Let me ask you this. Did your airbags work?
No, that didn't go off.
Damn.
Their
So,
airbags, their airbags did.
well, I was going to mention this the other night we was live. You need to put a camera in your
I,
vehicle.
yeah. Shh. Hindsight's 2020.
Well, what's
No,
happened
it's
has happened.
2023. What?
What's happened has happened. That's in the past. There ain't nothing we can do to go back and change that.
Oh boy,
You know,
I just seen something. Oh,
I called.
at least it's under the American flag, I guess.
Mm.
I, ca- I,
Um,
ca- I can't fucking speak.
we have ambassadors and buildings around the world. Next month
Right.
they're going to be flying the rainbow
Holy fuck.
all around the world.
Next month. It's
Yeah.
already June.
Oh yeah, it is June.
This month.
Yeah.
Well, you know, today is National Wear Dress Day, right?
You know, today is National Fix My Truck Day.
Your ass should have stayed home. But,
Well, I had obligations.
you see, that's what I'm saying. You know.
You know,
Uh,
little bit of positivity, if you can call it that. The one thing that survives the damn thing, like that
is
whole front end,
your bumper.
the Harbor Freight lights.
I was going to say the lights
And
because
the
I
th-
seen the lights in
and the
there.
thing is, I called Harbor Freight and I said I was just in an accident, and if I had to return these or under the extended plan that you can get, they said bring them on in, we'll replace them for free. And I'm like, out of all the shit that was the easiest, or like as difficult as today was, that was the easiest.
Mm. Well, 101, I hope the rest of your week goes real good. You know,
Well, I can tell you how tomorrow's going to go.
shitty.
Supposedly, I got a ticket for running a red, which that's arguable. I'm not going to say nothing to that.
Did you
And
take pictures?
yes, I sent you pictures, dude.
I know, but did you take pictures that there was no light there?
Oh, there was a light, and
Oh, okay.
the thing is, it's one of those. I don't know if you're aware of like double intersections.
Not really.
You have one light, and then like 10 feet later you have another light.
Oh yeah.
So if you miss the first light, you stop at the second. Well, my thought process is that first light turned red, but the second light that was further away was green, which was the one that I was concentrating on. Well, that indicated in my head green light. Well, green light means go. But technically, the one that was above my cab to out of my line of view would have been red at the time.
Mm,
So, theoretically, I did and I didn't run the light. As far as I'm aware, that's my theory. Is that an admittance of guilt? No.
Well,
Because
If
I don't remember seeing a light when this happened.
I've fought the whole running a red light before, and I won it too, because there's the line around the curb where the street is. If any part of your vehicle is touching that invisible line where that curb comes across where the street is, if any part of that is within there, even if the light's red, you still have the way
I
to
was
go.
already in the intersection.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. Here's the thing. What I remember happening, it was I'm going along. I got the green supposedly in my mind. I continue going. I'm going to speed limit. I got it locked in at 45. Um, and they hit my side, the driver's side corner. And how I know they hit that part first is because I have a slight bulge in that tire
Mm.
on the sidewall, which I need to tell the shop to get that fixed. Either way, um, they hit that first, then their front end tire where they hit, because it was like corner to corner, went
Right.
up on my front bumper, which you can see the circle marks from their tire on my bumper in the thumbnail, which leads me to believe that they hit my corner first, bounced in front of me, and then I smacked them. Does that make sense? It's like my truck went underneath their car almost, which would have led to all the damage on the hood that you see in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Now, I smacked their back tire a good one to the point where it's cocked 45 degrees. How my
Damn.
airbags didn't deploy is beyond me. I'm surprised that they didn't, because that takes an awful lot of force to bend an axle like that.
Yeah.
It had to be towed away. So that's my theory. I don't know if I'm going to fight this ticket or not, depending on the fine. Because I just want to be done with this right now. Yeah.
It sounds like to me the auto body shop, y'all are damn near on first name basis.
I wouldn't say that, but um, I've been there before for the previous accidents, so I would say it's for. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Now, when we had the car, we wrecked that thing a few times, and not one of them was our fault.
Well, I've been in two other accidents, minor fender benders, where I was deemed not at fault. This is the only one that they're trying to claim that I was at fault. Now, here's the stupid part. I looked up the company that hit me. Okay,
Yeah.
it's one of those Google cars.
Oh
Okay,
shit.
that if you look at the pictures I sent you, Jeff, you'll see them. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
I
you
saw that.
won't see it. There's a camera up top. Well, you can kind of see it in the first one. Anyway, I looked up this company. They're based out of Korea, South Korea. And when I hit this, when we hit, a whole bunch of these fuckers came out of nowhere. And not 10 seconds after I hit, they're claiming they already have a witness. And the guy, this witness, is banging on uh, my window. I roll it down about an inch. He's like, "Hey, asshole, you ran a red." And I rolled it back up. I'm like, I'm not going to deal with this mafia crap. I rolled it up on him. And we called the cops. I got on the phone first. But this guy, it's amazing. He hopped right out like it was planned. This,
Exactly.
this witness and this guy in the car hopped out, started snapping pictures of my truck and my face and my mom and all this. Who knows what the fuck these people were taking pictures of? It was like I don't understand it. It's like I ran into some mob boss or some crap. You know what I mean?
It does sound like it was pre-planned.
Kind of. Well, the thing is, their headquarters, this company, is literally right at that intersection. So they were pulling out of their company, and this guy would have had to go across 3 lanes of traffic: the center turn lane and the 2 other oncoming. For him to have made it in front of my truck, he would have already had to run his light to be in front of my truck for me to supposedly T-bone him. Which would have, if I was already in the intersection, there was no way that I could have stopped in time. I would have already had the right of way, even if the light was turned red above me. My truck I would have had no indication that, oh, it turned or it was still green. As far as I was aware, the other light at this intersection was still green. So, in my mind, I moved forward. So, who's at fault here? To me, it sounds like this guy.
Well,
Because there's no
now,
way he could have covered a distance of 4 lanes of traffic, making a left-hand turn onto a main road. If I was already in the intersection and he had enough time to make it in front of me to T-bone me, he would have still had a red. If not a red, a yellow.
it sounds like to me, take this to court. There may be a damn good chance you win this. It's a 50-50 shot right now. But,
Right. And if I
again,
don't, I pay a fine. What am
right.
I supposed to do?
Then again, I'm going to say something, and I don't want it to sound like an I told you so. Get you a damn camera to go in your truck.
Well, that's another thing. I called my connections at the Toyota dealer, and they said there might be residual value with the trade-in of the truck. Because
Dang.
what I saw and what you saw, Jeff, broken headlights. I mean, everyone can see it in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
The extent of the damage is, I can guarantee you, more than what I owe on the truck.
Is the frame bent?
Well, define bent. Are we talking the main
Yeah.
C-channel box frame, or are we talking the bumper frame, accessory frames?
Your main frame, not not your bumper. That
Well,
can be fixed.
from what I can tell, the fenders are pushed all the way touching to the driver's side and passenger door, which would have
Damn.
indicated that the fenders would have had to have been pushed back enough for them to be touching. How
And
the frame is not bent, I don't know. And hold on. And in order for me to drive this damn thing straight, my steering has to be 45 degrees to the left.
and your
Oh,
airbag did not go off.
Nope.
Is there an airbag in that damn thing?
Yes. I'll be right back.
Something ain't right.
well, he has fender benders before. It could have been faulty from that, but there's no way of just, unless it's like really wonked. What they use is a laser on it to see if the frame is bent. If it's, I forget what the percentage of it. If it's a certain percentage, then it's not worth
Well, yeah.
trying to fix it. And it all depends on the vehicle too. But like I said, even if it looks perfectly straight, you put a laser on it and you see the difference.
Well, on top of that, if the bags did deploy, they would have considered it a total loss on top of that. But I mean, you can go up to a bumper and kick it in the right spot and the bags will go off. So I'm beginning to wonder, is his sensor messed up?
That's what I said. It's because he said he had fender benders before. That could be an issue that it's just not, it didn't detect it.
Well, what Life said, and how weird is that? We were discussing bumpers last night.
Oh, were you guys still talking about bumpers last night?
I don't think he was on last night. Wait a
I,
minute.
I wasn't. I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I
No,
was wondering. You guys talking about bumpers again last night?
no, we were. It was Monday night, but I got my neighbor's dog. She is loose again, a Doberman, and she is all up on my porch fertilizing my yard. I'm good. I'm thinking about collecting the fertilizer and taking it back over there to him and putting it on his porch. Just to be an asshole, plain simple.
Well, that's just being a friendly neighbor, returning the dog's lost presents.
I hadn't heard it put like that, but yeah, you're right. You know, I could put a little bit of lighter fluid on there too. Oh Lord, I don't
Oh,
know. I'm kind of glad that 101 come up because it changed my outlook on what I was talking about.
you want to know something that's really interesting?
The
Uh,
two was not four.
all the stuff that we send over to Ukraine,
Yeah.
uh, Mexican cartel has been spotted using it in Mexico.
Now, who would have ever thought, right?
Well, I've done said this before about Russia has caught those type of people that sell these things
Yeah.
over trying to get transported in different areas over there, and they caught them with millions of dollars of the stuff that we sent.
What you are absolutely 100% correct on that. But I mean, what you was talking about, bushcraft, it would not surprise me one damn bit if that was a backroom deal.
From who?
Yeah, from number 46, because he's been spending money left and
He
right.
not smart enough though.
Well,
It's somebody else though.
yeah, but the problem is we really don't know who that somebody else is. So we put the blame on the people that we know. And yeah, hell with it. Poor Biden, he catches hell. He gets blamed for shit that he don't even know he's done. Which then
He
again,
doesn't do anything though, except for
fall down, fall
yeah.
up, mumble, jumble, whatever. But him falling down those steps at the Air Force Base, if he had bumped his head and something really happened to him,
We would know.
yeah, well, that's true too. Just think who would be in charge. It went from in the frying pan to jumping in the fire with that.
We would all drive school buses.
I'm driving mine. I'll be the driver of mine.
electric school buses. Yeah, usually when people get old and they fall down a lot, they give them a little device that helps them walk so that they don't fall down as much.
Where's using that?
Exactly.
Hello, Connie. Nice you could join the big top tonight. And I need some comic relief. Look, my opinion, and he's done proved it time and time again. He is too damn old to be chief and leader of a country like this.
Well, I
How
don't
many-
see
how-
him being too old. I just see him not there.
well, that
Age,
comes with age.
yeah, but I've seen a lot of people that's over
Older.
100 are a hell of a lot smart. I won't say smarter because that's more coherent. I'll put it that way. That they can complete a sentence without calling
Well,
it a thing or a what you call it or a,
look at it like this. How many times has he turned around to shake hands with somebody who's not there? Or how many times has he been caught on camera talking to people that's not been there or talking to himself? The man is not capable of running a country. And
yeah.
my
I just
opinion
wouldn't blame
only,
that on age though,
well,
because
my opinion only, he is in the early stages of dementia.
he's past that stage.
But I mean, hey, I've got firsthand experience when it comes to dementia. Okay. Both of my parents had it, plain and simple. And I'm not going to get into details, but uh, pull some, what do you call that? Get him out of office, period. Maybe, just maybe, we could stand a chance, depending on who gets up there. And if damn, I almost messed up on this one. But if the
Anyway,
woman who is VP gets up there, I'm thinking it will be worse than what it is now. So, welcome back.
It's still the same people running things.
It may be the same people.
I think she'd just be, unless she
She is a
just
pawn.
says, "Screw you, I'm going to do it my way."
She won't do that.
Yeah, she's going to fall in line just like Potato did,
Mm-hmm.
or
And they're
is.
both pawns, plain
Yeah,
and simple. I mean, all this shit has done being wrote up, 20, 25 years ago, of how our future is going to be.
yeah. That's why I said it. I don't. I'm not. I don't like the excuse of putting age as the reason why he's that way.
Well,
Some people are sharper than
I'm not going to deny that
at
at
late
all.
ages and stuff. It's just
But
he's
while he was campaigning, I mean, he was showing signs while he was campaigning.
he's
The
been
only
showing
reason,
signs for 20 years.
right. The only reason that he was running for president is they wanted Trump out, period. Now, I'm like this right here. You got what you voted for. So shut up, sit back, and let this country go to hell in a handbag. Because that's what you voted for.
Yeah, Connie is it. It did get to 90 actually today.
now in a handbag.
Well, on my thing outside, it did.
You never heard that saying before, one on one?
Yeah, I have. I just think I opened the handbag today.
Just a small pocket.
I went for some change and
Shit. You, hey, shit in one hand and wish in the other one to see which one fills up quicker. Damn. That's what my mama always told me. So, damn, it got quiet.
sorry, I'm out of it, man. I'm not. My neck's killing me, and my arm is fucked.
It's a good thing you had your seatbelt on, though.
Yeah.
And then again, if you didn't have your seatbelt on, it could be worse, or you wouldn't be hurting.
Well, that's what my mom just said, that my dad was watching out for us on this one, that we weren't more seriously hurt.
Hmm.
What you doing?
Yeah, 101 B Charming asked, how's your mama?
Yeah, she's bruised up a bit, but she's okay. She's stressed out more than I am.
Damn. Have either one of y'all been to a doctor? I mean, to be on the safe side?
We had the EMS guy check us out initially, and he said that you look fine, and he went about his day and left about 5 seconds later. They
Well,
they
now,
did they didn't handle they didn't do shit right this time, and all the accidents I've had. I'll tell you this: the police department that responded, of which I won't say the city, but they're fucktards.
well, now, who said that? Maryland stated you need to be checked out for injuries because your adrenaline at that time was high, and you know that it's come down some. If you've got injuries, this is when it's
and
going to really.
and this is why my insurance is going to call me tomorrow to check up on things, because I told them the way I'm feeling right now, it's not a good time to assess injuries because of exactly what you just said. So tomorrow they're going to call me and see how I feel, and depending on that, you know, I'm
Yeah,
I'm I want to say I have whiplash because the way my neck and my head are right now.
damn. Well, now, parents. Now, my daddy was the type. He he could be fusely bleeding from his leg or any part of his body. You ask him, "How you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing fine. You know, don't worry about me." That's the way he was, and Mama too. And now, you
sounds
know,
like
I'm
sounds
kind
like
of
me.
yeah. I mean, you know, but
I
then again, I'm kind of thinking about your mama also. Is she hurting worse than what she's saying and just not?
I don't know, but she's feeling the same shit I am. So
I mean, that was
I'm tempted to fight this in court, like
just do it.
yeah.
not just a ticket. No, like maybe sue the company for damages.
Best thing you can do before you talk to anybody is go talk to a lawyer.
Right.
You know.
And
Now I know there's lawyers out there that ain't worth a shit, but
well,
there's got to be one or two up where you at. It's pretty good.
you see the Sam Bernstein uh, commercials, the lawyers up here. Anyone that's in the Metro Detroit area knows Sam Bernstein. He deals with a lot of the motorcycle and truck and all that shit.
Yeah. But
Hmm.
I mean, I think if it's anything like it is down here, your first session, they won't charge you for it. But the reason they want that first session is to see if they got a leg to stand on in court.
Well, here's the thing, okay? 2 days ago, this company that this car belonged to, it says this company, I'm not going to say, to open new autonomous driving workshop in Korea. Autonomous car. If this was an autonomous car that hit me, because it had all the equipment, cameras and sensors on it up top. You know
Oh,
how the Google
shit.
cars, you know how the Google cars do?
Right. Yeah.
It looked like that. So, if this car was driving itself, oh, I have a
Oh,
lawsuit and a half.
yeah, you do, because it's a damn good possibility. The way it sounds, something malfunctioned on that car.
Well, here's the thing. I click on their website and it brings up a black screen,
Hmm.
completely blank. It's like it's a ghost company.
101.
You
Go
scared them
talk
away.
to them. Go on and you and your mama go to the ER or whatever, get checked out, and before you come home, just go talk to a lawyer.
Hmm.
I mean, that's the best advice I can give you right now.
They're dealing with a lot of shit in Germany too.
Well, that's their problem. We're dealing with a lot of shit over here too.
No, I'm reading their website now.
Oh, hello, Chuck. It,
Oh, this website can't be reached. Huh? This website can't be reached. All the tabs. I wonder why.
what country did you say they're based out of?
No, they're not based out of. They're creating a warehouse or something, a headquarters in Seoul, Korea.
That look, you may need to break out a fishing pole on this one because this shit don't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
And if you are as good as I think you are with computers, you could probably find out a little bit more about them.
Oh, I'm already finding out shit that.
Hit save, print, and
Well,
put it in the
here.
folder.
So I'm gonna send you something here, Jeff.
Uh,
And this is the picture of the car, not the exact car, but one like it with the cameras and such on top. Okay, that's off their website. You see that thing that's on top of the car?
well, I ain't got the picture yet.
Well, once you do.
Now, the car that you was involved with, is it identical to this one?
Yes, except for the color. It was
Okay.
black.
No, would you go to hell home?
Hmm.
Damn.
It
I
seems
don't
like
have.
they're relatively new. They said they were founded in 2014. AI based. Oh, they got a YouTube channel. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna have fun.
Hey, save it. Put it on a chip. Save it. Like
Oh,
I said.
oh,
Now, that car can be checked out here in the States by another mechanic or whatever, and they can tell
Well,
if it was faulty or not.
Depends
Hello,
who's
Craig.
paying for it.
Yeah.
right. Um, I don't know if I
Yeah.
should show this on here or not, but the cameras that are on this car that I'm looking at right now, they have cameras at every single corner of the car, sides and front, back, everything. It's motion sensors. Oh, if this was faulty equipment,
101. Hold it right there. What you fixing to say. If they got cameras on every part of that car, then your lawyer from the future could request it and he could check the lights and see who
hold
was
on
in
a
the
second.
right.
Hold on a second. Getting a
If
call.
they still have it.
Yeah, they could have gone in and erased everything too. Or somebody could have broke in and set fire to everything. Bushcraft 101. Did you see what Iran did? What in the last couple of days? They tested a new weapon. It was a hypersonic, I want to say, missile. And it showed them bullseyeing whatever they was aiming at.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that damn thing destroyed it. There wasn't even a toothpick left.
Yeah, they got it. They got it to where they can. It's can travel 2,400 miles.
Well, look at it. Iran has got it. That right there is. I don't think, and yeah, I'm gonna say, I don't think we need to worry about China or Russia. I'm thinking the people we really need to worry about is Iran over in that area, over in the desert.
You keep saying over there. They're over here. They're in our Gulf right now.
Well, they may. Do they have the missiles in our Gulf?
They have battleships.
Yeah, they got
And
battleships. But what I'm asking is, do they have the hypersonic missiles?
well, there's no way for me to know that they have what they have on their ships, but I'm just saying they're that close to us right now.
Yeah. No, man, I do not know. And for the sake of my mouth and my channel, I'm not going to comment on it.
And you have North Korea
Mm-hmm.
with their spy satellite that they failed at, which they're going to put another one up anyway.
Oh, you know they are. I'm surprised they didn't have one in the wait.
Oh, they do.
Okay.
It just hasn't been released that it's up there yet.
Oh, hell. Read what Chuck wrote, posted. I like how he puts that Afghaninese. Chuck, you're going to have to come up on 101 tonight. First of all, are you going to be live tonight?
I don't think he's there anymore. I think he said to be back or something.
Well, he just posted, well, about a minute ago. There is a few camps of certain people in Arizona on the border. They've been rounding up.
Oh yeah, that's been going on for a good while. That's what
Yeah, he's
the
still
worst
here.
one is all the thousands and thousands of military age Chinese men coming over.
Well, now Chuck said they had bushcraft made camps.
I didn't make them any camps.
Not yet, anyway.
They in Miami, all of a sudden, here comes these people dressed in black up out of the water, like a movie set or something, and it was a bunch of Chinese, and
Damn.
they caught two of them, and they were military aged Chinese men, and there
Damn,
was at
Johnny.
least 14 to 20 that came just out of the water in Miami.
Well, Connie, just how tall are you? Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Okay. I just went back, scrolled back.
Oh. I gotta get out there in a few and do some watering. These 85, 90-degree days are.
I know before I fire that damn monster of mine up, I got to put some oil in it. I'm running a little bit low, my tiller. So after we come back from town tomorrow, I'm going to get out there and let that tiller whoop my ass again.
Yeah, but
it ain't got no gas in it.
That's a lie. I put gas in it this time.
ain't got no oil in it.
Right. So, but it's a monster of a tiller. I think it's one of the biggest ones that I bought with a big price on it.
Oh, one of them Troy belts.
Oh no, it's not a Troy belt, but it's bigger than a Troy belt.
Oh,
this one's got the blades in the back, not the front.
yeah. So, most of the Troy belt has them in the back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the newer ones.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I used one. I use these things shovel. Well, I don't now because it's all raised beds because of my ground here.
Chuck, mine don't have the electric start.
I seen the neighbor over here. You can tell it's his first time doing a garden. He's out there with a milk jug pouring water at 2:00 today. 90 degrees.
At 2:00. Damn, he ain't gonna have no garden, is he?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I can see over there. He has some lettuce. He grew some lettuce too, and I could see the lettuce was just flat on the ground. It was pretty high, and then it's all flat.
Now, right now, will be the best time to walk out there and water the garden. You know,
No, it's too hot right now.
not for me. It ain't.
It's still 85 degrees here.
Damn, it's about a 10-degree difference, maybe a little bit more here.
Yeah.
It's in the 70s here. You know, it's comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I water. If it's not going to be a hot day, I'll do it in the morning. But if it's going to be a real hot day, if you water in the morning and 10 o'clock comes and it's already 80, 85 degrees, the
It's gonna burn.
steam will come up and wilt and shock the heck out of your plants.
Right, but if you water it late afternoon as the sun's going down, that's the best time.
Oh yeah.
And the sun is, believe it or not, we got clouds here, but our sun's done gone down. So that way, go ahead and water it, and that way it'll have all night to soak
Yeah.
it up to where, like you just said, in the morning times, if you water it, that sun's going to bake your garden that much worse.
Oh yeah.
I done learned that. I learned that myself.
Do you prop up your lettuce? I grow my lettuce in the house. I just it's butter crunch lettuce. It forms up at probably about 1.5 feet, and I just snip, 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 and eat it, and then it grows back again.
We matter of fact, you told us what that lettuce was, and it done got so bad we had to put ours, dispose of it. Let me put it like that. And after it's done roots like that, what do? Just take it out there and plant it in the ground, replant it?
You can.
Okay.
Because that's the first time because I had the Misfit Market thing that I did before they went crazy and raised the price on it.
Yeah.
I got some butter crunch and it had that root, and I'm like, oh cool, a little root. And I cut the lettuce off, and I replanted the root in a pot and put it up there under the light, and I had more lettuce in about a month and a half.
Now wait a minute. There's a saying in chat I've never heard. Hubby and I were outside gardening, flipping tongues. Now, does that mean you was French kissing, or were y'all arguing? Damn, Chuck. He just harvested the beet that he had from last year, and it was cantaloupe size.
Hey guys.
Hey, you're back.
So, well, for a second here. So, I'm doing some digging here, and me being the little detective I am, I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna call my insurance company, so maybe they can pull the footage from that car, because of what it is.
Uh-huh.
You should get a lawyer to do that, though.
Yeah.
Insurance companies are the worst. They're in it for themselves, not for you.
I understand that, but at least I can make it known that, hey, there is evidence there. Not necessarily do anything, but if they want to really know who's at fault and who to, okay, think about it.
Yeah,
if my insurance company finds out the other insurance company's at fault, would it not be in their benefit?
See, they get to write off.
That's the thing, though. One insurance company will pay another one to say, okay, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you have a lawyer, he's going to fight for you because he gets money out of it.
Right.
I get that. So, but making this known that, okay, maybe there wasn't the traffic cams at the intersection, but this car was loaded with cameras.
Yeah.
So,
but
in here.
What I'm saying is, I would before you tell that, I would get a lawyer and tell him.
Yeah.
That way, when you tell the insurance company, it's not getting to the other insurance company, and they say, "Oh, what camera?"
Yeah, or well, I mean, their whole company is
Yeah,
self-filming cars.
Get up with a lawyer first. One of
yeah.
them.
Okay.
And I would suggest, I mean, go in and talk to your mom and see how she's doing.
Well, that's what I just did.
And I would actually go to the emergency room, just if anything, just to make sure everything's fine. If they find out that you do have whiplash and stuff, then
Yeah.
it's on record now instead of 48 hours down the road or something
Well,
like that.
my insurance company is supposed to call tomorrow, which gives me time to go do that. I'm not going to do that right now,
Okay.
but
And
yes.
again, when you wake up in the morning, you may not be able to turn your head.
Or I may feel worse than I am now, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
And
why.
that's what the insurance company said. Whether you feel something right now or 48 hours later, give us a call. So
I mean, you do what you got to do, what you think is right
I feel like there's more to this than what is.
being said.
Yes.
Well, see, I'm in agreement with Bushcraft on this one. Talk to a lawyer, get them to pull the footage, because my opinion, if you call up your insurance company, they're going to talk to their insurance company,
Yeah.
and for some reason, some way, if they do have incriminating evidence on their sales, it's going to get destroyed.
Yeah, especially the majority. There's insurance companies, and there's branches of insurance companies.
Well,
A lot of
here's
times they can be owned by the same company.
Yeah, damn.
Here's my thoughts. Okay, they had the car towed. Where did they take it?
But look at it.
Where'd they take yours?
They didn't take mine. I drove mine off.
I thought you had it towed away. Okay.
No, what I'm saying is they put it on a flatbed and took it away. So who knows if they had that destroyed?
Be
If it was
charming.
a company car, it went back to the company.
No,
And
it went to a yard.
Yeah.
And if that company is, I mean, if that car is as up to date as what you say it is, then they're going to have the film or the footage in the main office.
Right. Okay.
Right.
It's streaming to their servers.
Mm-hmm.
They would have to destroy their own servers or take that bit out.
Exactly. That's what we're saying.
So I still have a window of time to find something here.
I'd call the office of a lawyer right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to be getting off of here and doing.
Yeah.
Bye.
So, all right. I will see you guys here in a bit. If my stream is delayed, you know why. If not, I'll see you at 9 o'clock.
All right. You have a good one, and I wish the best for you. Bye.
Yeah, I don't trust insurance companies because they're not there for you. They're there for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, they just say their own neck. And if they could say, even though it was not your fault, if they could say it was your fault and get a little money out of it, how do you think that's going to turn?
Yeah, and there's so many different branches, and it's like the news companies. You think, oh, Channel 5 and wherever is that. No, that news company is just like a McDonald's, and there's a main office, and they control all the McDonald's. So if it comes down to it, that one branch of insurance for them can also be the same for yours.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to
Yep.
side with themselves and nobody else.
Thank you, B. Charming. Now, y'all in chat who has not hit the thumbs up button, please hit the thumbs up, like, and share. So, but with that right there, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this because there's some things I got to do before it gets too dark. So, y'all have a good day. I hope y'all have a better day tomorrow. With that, out.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, hell, you had